Siberian shaman call on spirits for guidance. As polls opened in Russia's presidential election. In Moscow, rare acts of dissent caught on camera. Polling stations have been set on fire, while ballot boxes have been filled with green dye. Signs of anger at an electoral system that is neither free nor fair.
They don't have a right to claim that they are democratically elected.
Roman Udot has been monitoring Russian elections for over 20 years.
It's normal box.
Yeah.
And ballots should lay like this.
Yeah. He says within hours of the polls opening, there was evidence of ballot fraud.
This is statistically impossible to drop one by one ballot and to see a stack at the bottom. This is ballot box stuffing evidence.
The presidential election will run across 3 days. Roman Udot says in previous elections, multi-day voting has led to ballot tampering at night.
You see the safe with ballots, and it is sealed and should be untouched during the night. They take it out, and then they put back substituted ballots.
Human rights campaigners say the election is rigged across the board.
We can't even call it an election. To call it an election is an insult to elections. What Putin does is completely rig the game from top to bottom. He either kills, imprisons, or exiles any real opposition politician, and then just in case, they stuff the ballot box.
President Putin voted online and accused Ukraine of trying to derail the election by attacking Russian territory.
The Kyiv neo-Nazi regime has planned and is trying to carry out a series of criminal, demonstrative, armed actions.
And with voting taking place on occupied Ukrainian territory, this election's credibility has been further undermined.
If the Western governments recognize those elections as fair, free and legitimate, that means de facto Western governments recognizing Ukrainian territories now being part of Russia, and we can't possibly let that happen.
Polling is now open here at the Russian embassy in Lithuania, a country that is now home to so many political exiles, including the team of Alexei Navalny. And they're calling for Russians to flood the polling stations at noon on Sunday to send a message to Vladimir Putin they oppose his presidency and his war in Ukraine. Steve Cannane, ABC News, Vilnius.